education in life, and for their uncompromising support, guidance, and love, all of which is equally returned. As I prepare to stand before you today in celebration of the Woodlands High School graduating class of 2017, I began to reflect upon senior year and the moments that had permanently established themselves in my memory. My most vivid memories were all the same. Rather than heartwarming instances of motivation from teachers, victorious moments of successful accomplishment, or sobering moments of failure, what I remembered most from senior year were all of the questions. What are you going to do after high school? What college are you going to? What are you going to major in? What are your career goals? For many of us graduating, senior year has been both the finale of all that was comfortable and familiar to us, and the birth of the strength and the courage within us needed to explore the wonders that are on the horizon. Senior year has been the struggle of being okay with the fact that many of us still do not know the answers to those questions. And for those that do, senior year has often been marked by the uncertainty, excitement, and fear that generally accompany monumental life changes. Although the future has sometimes felt like a foreboding storm looming over the mostly mild present, I can say with absolute certainty that we are all glad that senior year is over, and we are eagerly awaiting what is to come. As rising adults, bruised by the growing pains of adolescence, what has been most healing is the knowledge that with incredibly hard work, immense patience, and infinite commitment, we will be a few steps closer to accomplishing our goals and achieving what we define as success. It took a fair amount of failure, rejection, and disappointment to realize that, and an even greater amount to realize that success is not conditional. It comes with no guarantee. With success or failure, the experience and wisdom that we will gain from simply trying serves to add maturity and contribute to the characters of the ever-evolving people that we are. There are perhaps no greater gifts that we can give ourselves than the gifts of self-awareness and self-direction, so that we may pursue our realities rather than resist our dreams. I think we all know what it feels like to be prisoners to our own apprehension, insecurity, or cynicism. What can free us is our belief in the power of our own intelligence, persistence, integrity, passion, resilience, strength, and vulnerability, even if nobody else believes in them. What can free us is our ability to be less like teenagers or adults and more like children, selfish, honest, endlessly curious, and unafraid. Adolescence and childhood are in me and in all of us, in the hesitance, the fear, the uncertainty, and most of all, in the bright-eyed hope and curiosity with which we ponder the future. Although it is easy to get lost in the pessimism and fear generated at the dawn of such a transformative time, I am still abounding with enthusiasm and vigor. I, like most of my classmates, am eager to know who I will become, and I am waiting to partake in the experiences that will contribute to my metamorphosis. I am excited to meet new people, seize new opportunities, and even make mistakes along the way. The most important things I learned in high school have not been rigidly academic, but overwhelmingly human, and they have helped me to understand the fact that in 2 months, we will all go our separate ways and embark on new and exciting journeys from which the rest of our lives will begin. So when you find that you are growing up, and when you feel as if all people do is ask you questions, stop and ask yourself one in return. Can I do it? And with the selfish, honest, endlessly curious, and unafraid disposition of a child, give yourself the chance to find out. Congratulations to the Woodlands High School graduating class of 2017, and thank you.